All right, guys. Back in the mix, and we're all in. Running on 90%. What up? First hand, first pot. Welcome back to another interesting night of pot limit Omaha here on GGPoker. My name is Fernando, also known as Jay Nandes, and we will get the ball rolling. I mean, we are getting the ball already rolling as we speak. Little all in over here. We'll be playing some cash games, but also some tournaments. We have like a $525 bounty, a $1,000 Ragnar tournament, as well as a $150 tournament as well. Starting up here in just a couple seconds. Oh, he 4-bets actually. We're going to fold for obvious reasons. And we're looking forward to... So these guys get it in pre. Aces over kings. I see, I see. Looking good, pretty good for the aces there. Wouldn't check calls the flop. I will check the turn. Realizing my equity here with my wrap. Unfortunately, we don't get there. So we basically have the WSOP circuit series running. Some of you guys have been asking me why the GGPoker Omaha series is not running, as it usually is every Thursday. It is because while there is another tournament series running, the Omaha show is paused, and the tournaments are basically replaced with WSOP circuit tournaments. I mean, this is kind of annoying against such a short stack player, but I guess we're going to go with the call. That's not a good turn. Looking for a queen ball. Over on this table, we're playing heads up to eat things up a little bit. And defend at a big blind, check call the flop. You will definitely check call the turn. Looking to connect to a straight flush on the river. Can we do it? Unfortunately not. But this card should slow my opponent down. And we do end up showing down the worst hand. Blind on blind action over here with 8, 7, 6, 5. Half pot size c-bet by my opponent. We raise and take. think I will let this one go. Over here, I will find the 4-bet. That's unfortunate. We did not manage to make the kings fold pre. Running it twice, looking for a club or a straight. It's no good on the first run. 2 pair. Can we hold? Nice. We end up splitting the pot. Lucky us. What's up, Clemens? Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's push out some announcements here. Let people know we're live. So here on the river, ace king 10-7, flop checks through, my opponent bets. Play this hand first. We call a 3-bet, call a small flop c-bet, and rip the turn. It's no good. Okay, we split. And on this table, not too happy either, but we are calling down incorrectly. I'm also going to draw the 20 giveaways of monthly subs for our yearly anniversary. But more about that later in the stream. Over here, we raise pre and c-bet 3 ways on the flop. Hello, Mr. Usain. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. So the tournament we're playing for tonight, the first one at least, is going to be the 525 WSOP Series Bounty event. And we also have a 1K and $150 tournament starting up any moment. Let's see how far we are away from this. We are... In 5 minutes, we basically have 2 more tournaments running. So look how loud the music is. So here on King 10-7, it's really loud enough, I think. Not enough space at Bally's or what for WSOP? I hope not. I hope that's not the case. We'll see. I think I will also be heading to Las Vegas for this summer for at least a couple of weeks to check out the cash game action and also some Omaha tournaments. Over here I will be 3-betting. Pretty good turn cards. Double flush draw. Tons of straight draws possible as well. We have a set and a queen high flush draw, so I will be potting. I'm going to change the music to something I can focus more to. So here it goes check check on the flop. My opponent bets turn and follows through on the river. It's unfortunate. As we're starting the 1K tournament as well as the $150 tournament. Good luck, Giannis. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, so these should be more like study beats, which I think are better suited for me. Although I'm not sure, man. No music at all for the moment. I think I prefer that. You run it once and win a short stack pot. All right, we're on our way. I'm playing 8 tables right now. We got 3 tournaments running and 5 cash games. So I will take it a little bit easy when it comes to answering questions in the chat. I appreciate, though, all the nice comments. And good luck wishes. But I also got to make sure to play reasonably well now to have a good session. I'm the guy who posted a graph in the Discord. Well, much respect for the graph there. A long-time PLO mastermind member, crushing it, moving up in stakes. Just posted a graph of 300,000 hands as he moves up to mid-stakes cash games, which is very impressive, and also left some nice words about how the PLO mastermind helped him. That's always much appreciated. And this flop is also much appreciated. Starting off with the nuts. pot on the turn. And we will obviously check the river and win. I'm not going to be playing any music now for the moment, so you guys can just play your own music if you want to. In the meantime, over here, we are in a three-way spot where I check the flop three ways and check call then. And we will check call the turn. And win on the river against two barrels. Okay, so flop goes check, check. My opponent bets turn river. It's quite interesting. Fold against this player. Over in this table, single raise pot, we c-bet the flop. We check the flop. And we will obviously check raise. Especially given that we're playing about 40 big blinds deep. Get an easy time just check raising the flop and getting the money in here with top two, backdoor flush draw. Opponent folds. Nine, 9, 6, 4. Let me get a min 3-bet over on this table with the bounty structure, like tournament. You can expect here a wide range of different hands to just isolate me. Actually, it's not a min 3-bet, it's just a normal / formal 3-bet. And I will obviously call. Flop a barrel open ender. And we jam. We need to connect, but we can't. Gonna bust the tournament. And over here we did check back on the turn. So again, we bet the flop small, check back turn. I bet river with river trips. And we get called by the queens. Okay, so single raise pot 3 ways. We flop bottom set and a straight draw. Lead out from the big blind. Probably quite a strong range. We just call. Turn brings in the diamond. It's pretty interesting. Like he shouldn't have that many nut flushes just because if he has just like ace 10, 8, 7 of diamonds or something, like I don't think he would be leading the flop here. So I'm actually going to go for this turn line and pot. Basically making straights fold, obviously, which is a better hand than I had, but also some blushes fold at this point already. Mr. Lionel Chikavara, what is up? How is it going? Welcome to the stream, a silent stream, in terms of the music. We all know the reasons, the copyright issues. CJ Dunn, welcome to the stream as well. On this table, this is a limped pot. Checked through on the flop. We bet now the turn, 4 ways. Okay, so we get squeezed over here. After open raising 9988. And an overcaller. Okay, this is a pretty decent multi-way hand. We will see. Oh my god. It's interesting. That's interesting. We could go for the big gamble basically at this point. So another 270 dead in the middle. This is not great, you know. Like the thing is, we invested 13.5 big blinds at this point. But I don't think this will pay off. Like we have to fold here, unfortunately. If it were double suited, we definitely call. This sucks. He has a weaker hand than ours. Let's have a look. Oh man, would have had a set. That hurts. All right. It's a little bit too much action for this hand. Or in this table, we open cutoff and just pot size c-bet against 2 short stacks. Looks like the money goes in. And we are slightly crushing. Nice. In the $1,000 circuit event, we squeezed ace, king, jack, 6. And I will go for a bet fold with this hand. Check raise the flop. Little 3-bet against the short stack with king, king, 10, 7. Double suited. Up against the rainbow aces. Gonna run this one time. Will the winners of the giveaway receive an email or something? I would prefer to study the PLO Mastermind now and watch the stream before going to bed. I'm going to draw the winners of the giveaway during the stream, but not now. And then we will contact you overnight, tomorrow, something along those lines. Got to be a little bit patient to get access. I mean, a couple of hours of patience, you know. And we will reach out to you for sure. When can we get a live performance by Che Guevara in the background? Exactly. The good old days. Good old days. 2016 or whatever. Should we limp call? King, 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 9? Guess so. Over on this table, I bet the flop in a single raise pot. We barrel turn. Obviously, we have a huge hand. But no action. And over on this table, we c-bet blind on blind, face a raise in the turn. That's a very bad river. And then ugly spot in the 1K. So blind on blind action. He raises pre, bets the flop, check calls turn, and then leads on the river, which I will call and lose. Lose. Thank you very much for the kind words. Also, Genesis, about the podcast with Runchucks and just in general. I haven't heard from Runchucks in a long time, though. I don't know what he's up to. But it could be that he's taking a break from taking podcasts, you know, or making podcasts. Three with aces. Okay. It's not very nice. Or in this table. See bet the flop in a single raise pot. Come in for the turn bet. You get popped for stacks. Jesus. We get insta pop for stacks. I mean, I think on this specific turn card, we just cannot fold this hand anymore. We don't like the spot though. Three times, Jesus. Okay. We lose 2 out of 3. It's not too nice. Over here, a little all in. Yeah, the giveaway is already over. I'm trying to change the title here. Okay, now it happened. Do all sorts of stuff in order to finally change the title. And I'm going to give away basically the 20 subs to the PLO Mastermind by the... Not necessarily by the end of the stream, but more towards the end of the stream, I would say. Titsul moved up to PLO 50 this week, feeling better than ever about my game. My hard work in the Mastermind is paying off, man. Congratulations, Titsul. Shout out to you. Steve says the beard is coming in nice, or starts to come in nice. Thank you very much. It's hard work so far. River at 4. It's not good enough for a pot size bet. This is the most annoying sound I've ever heard. Jesus. Okay. Just gonna open up the window. Get some fresh air in. Okay, so we are in the $1,000 circuit event as well as in the $150 plus 5 cash game tables of 1020 PLO. Let's see what we can do for tonight. Supporting my PLO mentor. Appreciate the support. The Nono place. All right, we're going to get in aces against the short stack. Aces and kings. King, king, 8-8, I should say. We win, running it one time. And we pick up aces again. Actually check fold this flop. Interesting action on this table. So this guy raises pre. We 3-bet and get a cold caller behind. Or on this table. Wow. Pretty decent flop. I love the content. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. From Briju. Mr. Suepix. Supporting my PLO Pavadan. Padawan. I'm so bad. I don't even know how to pronounce this. What's up, Mr. Suepix? Good luck in the tournaments tonight. What about this flop? In the 1K circuit event, full house on 10 deuce deuce. Deceptive. No action. No action whatsoever. So this is now the $150 tournament. Basically the small version of the 1K. Where do you get your music from? From a service called Epidemic Sounds that offers copy free write music, but it's not always my preferred music, as you can tell. Call the river. Up against another butter. How long till post for 5 card comes out? We have a timeline in the mastermind. If you join the Discord channel in there, you can see the timeline in our Trello board. So just head over to Discord and check out the 5 card channels essentially in the update section. You can also reach out to me or to Ash in the PLO mastermind to request those specific timetables. And in the 1K tournament, we open the button now. Yeah, so the hand where we had aces on queen 9-3 with a flush draw, wouldn't it make sense to check, call the flop, and open gem turns? The hand we have is too weak to do this. Like with a similar but stronger hand, it could make sense to do this. But the specific hand we were holding is too weak for this line. Like it's too weak to go for check call. We need like a backdoor flush draw or backdoor straight draw or something along those lines in order to take this line. Here we 3-bet before the flop, check back on the flop because getting in jacks at this point is pretty bad against MP raise calling range. We're going to run into a lot of like king, king, 5-6 or king, king, 7-9, king, king, 7-8 and so on. On the turn, we then have a straightforward call against the bet. But I would expect my opponent to show up with some pretty good hands here. River's a 10. And we're blocking basically most of the draws, holding 2 jacks and also 2 diamonds, especially middling diamonds. I don't think our hand is a good bluff catcher on the river anymore. But he checks and we check back and lose. What do you like more, rush or rag tables? Definitely rag tables. Also the stakes that I'm playing, there are no rush games available. Open ace king 7-4 against big blind. We'll check back the flop here in a moment. So we don't get to call down. I guess we are just gonna bet this sizing then. Among Us lobby. I think so too. It's a nice hand in the big blind. Average Sinner says, I have to compliment the PLO Mastermind. I'm not subscribed to the PLO trainer yet. Videos are nice and so on, both, but only quizzes give you the proof of understanding. Therefore, I grind them. Yeah, grinding quizzes is definitely a good idea. It's definitely a good idea. This flop is also a pretty good idea. What a flop. What a deceptive flop. Now we just need some action. We get called. We'll play this as another third pot size bet. Nikki in the chat. You mean Pop Flash, right? $150 main event here. The circuit event. We will three bet with the ace, ace, jack 4 on the button. Bet folding flop. Unfortunately. Up against top set, huh? And over on this table, in the cash game section, flop the nuts in a 3-bet pot and face a 1/3 pot size bet. And we will go with a raise. Mm-hmm. Unfortunate. Split against the nut flush draw. It's like a spider. A small spider. As we're heading into a tournament break, we obviously still have cash games running. See a straddle here in the 10-20 game, waking up with ace, king, queen, 10. We'll make it 150 and get called. Top pair and queen 7 deuce. All right, so over on this table, we 3-bet small blind versus button, check the flop. And we will check call against 1/3. Check call the turn. Fold the river though. The reset for 34 months didn't go through. Yeah, I saw your message and actually read it also about moving up. Shout out to you, Tisul, and also thank you very much for the resub. It's always nice to see people coming up that deserve it and work hard in their game. Hey, Julian is just curious, what's the most hands a person could play a year max tabling? Do you have a record of 1 million hands a year or something? You can play more than 1 million hands a year, for sure, if you want to. I mean, you can play like... Probably can play... If you really try hard, you can probably play like 2 million hands a year if you play low stakes or micro stakes or whatever. Wouldn't recommend doing it, though. I don't think it's the best way to move up in limits, make more money, or have more fun. It's basically a recipe for none of these. What's up, Sleazy? Welcome to the chat. That's a pretty reasonable flop, I gotta say. With the 8-9 connection, I think we're just going to raise straight away. Because there are a multitude of straight draws and flush draw combination that you can easily get in that we are obviously crushing against. In the $150 main event, we pick up a beautiful hand as well. First of all, 3-bet in the 1K. King 8-6-4, a little bit speculative, but it works and goes through pre. Open ace king 10-9 double. In the 150. Over here, flop goes check, check. Obviously, easy call down on a jack river. We could obviously be behind though. It's a big bet. It's a pretty unfortunate river card. Not re-entering the 525. No, it is a bounty tournament. I don't want to re-enter bounty tournaments at late stages. In the 1K, we wake up with Jack, Jack, 5-5. Double suit. Let's see where this brings us. Actually, I think I should have opened this hand, although it's not the best table to do this on. In the tournaments, definitely some slow actors, man. Ace 9-9 deuce. We come along. We slide in. Let's go. And over on this table, I guess we raised against the small blind limp, bet the flop and pot turn. It's a good flop in the 1K, but it goes check, check. Why do you always run it twice? I don't. I usually run it twice when we play for 100 big blinds each. And if we play shallower, I usually run it one time, basically. Here we're gonna call in the 1K. We 3-bet with aces and flop top set, and over here we checked the flop and the turn, and now check rip on the turn in the $150 tournament. Get it in against a weaker 2 pair and an open ender. It's good. Check it down with the 10, we lose. Here we bet the flop and win. We're gonna 3-bet queen 10 7 6 double. Face a 4-bet. Nice. Gonna raise ace 995 against the limp from Felipe in the 1K. And once again, the 1K, I will 3-bet now in the sense. Over on this table, I 3-bet before the flop. And C-bet. Lose against ace king. In the 150, we call a 3-bet, call a c-bet on the flop of jack, 8-8. And float our way into a set. Stacked pot ratio is about 1. It just calls. I have 3 big blinds behind. I mean, it's 0.4 actually. Yes, 0.4 behind. We win. We're on this table. So basically, 3-way pot. Opponent check calls the flop. He should have a hand like kings and spades basically here. And call against this bet again. And he's dead. Kings and spades. Mark my words. Ace on the river. Hard to call if he has kings and spades, which he has kings and spades basically. What is he gonna call? Could call ace jack, which I'm also blocking. Could call... Yeah. Three better short stack on this table with ace king 5-3 against the button open. And 1K MTT, we call a 3-bet with king 10-7-6. In position, flop the nuts almost. GG doesn't make you use your real name. Disrespectful. This is my real name. Jane Nandas 87 is my real name. If you see me out there in real life, call me Jane Nandas 87. Important to add the 87 as well. Don't even want to bet here when I have a king in my hand. Like, it just makes it like the 3-betting range in tournaments is just like so ace-x heavy. Not even gonna bother, honestly. Jesus, he has the 9. Okay. And this guy check calls the flop. I guess he limp called pre and then bombs river after turn goes check check. I guess so, huh? Merry fucking Christmas. Ace, queen, queen, 5. Just gonna call. And very nice aces here in the 1K against Felipe. We've been 3-betting him many times, or ISO raising at least. So hopefully we will get back played here. A little 4-bet with kings coming in. Oh, there it is. Ace, king, king in the house. All in the 1K. Against GG squad member Felipe Ramos. Ace, king, king in the house. Can we hold though? Trying to fade a king ball. No king. Nice. It's a spade. He will be back. These are like the super lucky spots where you, or when you apply a lot of aggression to some guy pre-flop in various spots just through card distribution, then suddenly you wake up with aces and they finally have the hand to play back, and you have obviously kings that time. Sorry, aces that time. Those are the luckiest spots in terms of dynamics. In the 150, I'll 3-bet king 10 8-7 double. We'll start with a check. And over on this table, we will 4-bet. We're 250 big blinds deep. Against the squeeze, we will 4-bet to 910. It's snap called. Very low board. Obviously, we don't want to see a shove, but my opponent will fold this specific board texture so often that we will just try to win the 1,900 in the middle by committing here. Over here, I will ISO against 2 limpers. Ace, queen, jack 10. That's a hell of a flop. Just notice that your head has the same avatar as the mastermind logo. Yeah. It's not merged though. You can't get it, unfortunately. Like custom made it basically. I have like 5 of those at home. And I will bring some of them from my own use to the King's Casino. I'll be playing on the 10th to 13th of this month. At King's Casino, there's a 1K 5 card PLO WSOP circuit event. So 1K 5 card Omaha. And a 2K PLO and also some cash games in between. So I will be at King's from the 10th to the 13th. If you see me there, come by, say hi. Give me some action. Whatever you want. Yeah, I don't know if I'm up or down in the session. I'm probably down a little bit, but I'm not sure. Haven't checked. Could have a look at it at the end. In the tournament, in the 1K, the one that counts, we are second position at the moment out of 12 players. Still 2 hours of late rec possible though. Who is in first position? It is none other than PLO Mastermind high stakes coach Suheb Picks. The Nizzles on the second place. Can we go heads up for the title? And currently $19,000. WSOP circuit event. It's a side event though. There's no, what is it called? There's no ring for the win of this event. Would still be nice though. Do you ever dabble 2550 or higher nowadays anymore? Yeah, I play 2550 quite regularly on GG. Really depends on the tables, and if I get a seat. But yeah, I do also put in some volume there. But, you know, right now, for example, there's one table running, you know, 3 players in the waiting list, and they will not leave unless the action dies, at which point I'm not going to have a seat anymore. So got to be fast, got to be quick. Of course, wrong table in the 4-bet deep spot. So basically, I had ace, ace, 9, 7 double suited, 4-bet the button against the big blind on this table here. And against the player across from me, the flop came 5-4 deuce, 2 spades, 1 club. I had ace, ace, 9, 7 clubs and diamonds, and we ended up just potting at SPR2 and then getting a fold. So not too spectacular. This player, I will get 3-bet again, deep stacked, in position, making the call, whiffing the flop. We will check back. That's not a great turn. We 4-bet 50 big blinds deep against another pair of aces. Wow, flush strips. That's hard to beat. When the post flop trainer come? Are you talking about post flop sims in 5-card PLO? Like they're coming pretty soon. Aren't too far away. Like we're talking max a couple weeks, you know. So yes, it will be this year. In a couple weeks, we will have post flop sims in the 5-card PLO mastermind and 5-card PLO web app. Check here in the flop. No pair, wrap backdoor, not flush draw. We will go for the check call. Turn. Bricks and rivers is 7. Wonder if we should barrel this or not, basically. Because without a pair blocker, it's interesting. Should get called reasonably often. On a 7. On the 1K, we wake up at ace, king, king, 7. Raising a call. EPMP. We go for squeeze. Squeeze and fold versus back raise, basically. Should make us the most money here. Nice. Do you draw live on the stream? Yeah, I will draw the 20 winners of the giveaway on the stream. Once a little bit more space frees up on my screen, essentially. And even if, when I announce the winners, you know, like we will give you access tomorrow, because I don't want to send out my people to having to do this now when they're actually in bed, basically. If that makes sense. So check flop. Bombs the turn. We obviously call. That's sad. Maybe I'm gonna draw some people already. Let's have a look. I'm reading to their instructions right here on how I should do it. Ah, okay, I see it. Okay, so okay, so we have 20 draws basically, and I'll give away. What are we gonna do? The first 10? Let's do the first 10. I need an RNG. RNG. Okay. Let's hit this one first, though. So we need a number between 2 and 519. Okay. All right, we're going to draw here. I'm not going to show you exactly on my screen because I would have to reveal basically the names of the people that win, like the complete names or something. And I don't really want to do that because it invades people's privacy. That's the right word to use. So I will give away or draw right now 10 of the 20 winners for a monthly PLO Mastermind plus software access, 4-card or 5-card up to your choice. So the first winner is number 248. So 248. First winner. First winner's first name is Rasmus. Let me check the email to see if I can reveal something in there. So well, a guy called Rasmus with a Hotmail address is the winner of the first giveaway. So it's first monthly access pass, essentially. Interesting turn. Rasmus, congratulations to you. Okay, number 2. 139. Robert. So Robert's email is contains a 10 at the end and is at Gmail something. List out the winners here. So congrats, Robert. Okay, we got Robert and Rasmus so far. Next winner is 183. And that is going to be Janos or Janos. So Janos or Janos, who knows, has an email that is at 79@gmail.com at the end. Also a winner. Congrats, Janos. Over here, we will raise. Next, 123. Omer. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to read out the last names, but Omer something something at Gmail also won. Congrats to you. In the 1K tournament, we 3-bet with the Naked Kings here. Again, another 3-bet fold before the flop against Ultra Fish. Let's see where this goes. Nope. Can't do it. So far, we have 4 out of 20. The next winner is 399. Okay. $399. Johnny. I mean, the email, I can't read the full email. I think it's not a good idea. So JPH and then something something at gmail.com. You're also a winner. Congrats, Johnny. JPH something something. In the $150, we pick up a pretty nice flop. Next number is 155. 155. This number belongs to Vael. Vael. Gmail address as well. Vael. Congrats. Probably doesn't lead to too much confusion if you win and you have this name, like you know it's you. Vael, congrats to the win. Obviously, we will call this all in here in the 150. Next winner, 264. We got German something something at gmail.com. Congrats to you, German. You win also. Can we win over here? The answer is no. $485. Okay. Felipe wins as well. Also has a Gmail address. The email address contains the number 89. So congrats, Felipe, to the win. The next number is 188. Andre. Is an email address that does not contain Andre in there. Congrats to the win. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Another winner is 435. And that belongs to Rafael. Rafael, you use a Hotmail address and you have 2 minuses in your email, you know, like minuses. Congrats to you. Like all these emails will, like all these email addresses will receive an email from us, support@PLOmastermind.com, with their, you know, congratulations email and the way to access your monthly PLO Mastermind video plus software win. So once again, we have Rasmus, Robert, Janosch, Omer, JPH, Vael, German, Felipe, Andre, and Rafael. Those are the first 10 winners. I will do 10 more in a little bit. So basically, the reason we gave away 20 PLO Mastermind monthly passes is because the PLO Mastermind, you can learn more about that on PLOmastermind.com, has its 4th year anniversary, which means 4 years ago, we have celebrated the start of the PLO Mastermind with 3 videos, 1 coach, and we grew to a much bigger capacity and force today. I think here we're just going to put him in. Which obviously makes me very happy to see. And we have since then reported a lot of successful transformations, people who have better results or moved from part-time into full-time poker playing. So I'm very happy to see that. And given that we are celebrating our 4th anniversary on 1st of April, which is basically in an hour from now, we gave away 20 monthly packages. And if you guys would like to learn more about the PLO Mastermind, if you guys would like to learn more about how to get started playing Pot Limit Omaha profitably, how to learn how to play the game, given a structured learning path, using software and videos, multiple coaches at different stakes, then check out the PLO Mastermind at PLOmastermind.com. There's also a link below in the description. You can also check out all the testimonials. We have hundreds of testimonials of different individuals who went through the content of the Mastermind and have good things to report. I think I can say quite or I can say subjectively, that it is the best PLO course resource out there on the market. So if you want to learn PLO, if you want to dive into it on a more serious note, then the PLO Mastermind is the place to be. Stay, learn, connect with others. The king is a pretty bad card. The 9 could be a good card. Nice. How did they enter the giveaway? They went to plmastermind.com/anniversary, but can't take part in the giveaway anymore at this point. Tally, it's not over yet. We still have 10 other winners. There's also another way, which is to go to plmastermind.com and get into the PLO Mastermind with your credit card or whatever you're using. That's the other way, the more straightforward way. Requires less luck overall. But yeah, we still have 10 to give away, so maybe you're going to be more lucky in that run. Jose Castillo comes in with the raise call pre. And I will go ahead and bet fold my hand. What a turn. Mm-hmm. Pretty solid hand on this flop. Over here, not really sure what's going on. Makes the fault. Over here in the 1K, we see bet flop and turn. Take it down. Take it down. I want the free month more than all other people on this planet, so please. That's a reasonable argument. That is a reasonable argument. The cap that I'm wearing is not available, unfortunately. Unlucky. I just built it for myself so I can have it on the stream, you know. I mean, I ordered it basically for myself. Over here in the cash game, we open under the gun. We see a call and a squeezy deezy and a caller of the squeeze. This guy says goodbye. Is he going to call as well or what is? Yeah, okay. Kind of interesting to think about just coming over the top and potentially forcing out only the button really and this player. I don't think there's enough benefit, I guess, to it. Pretty sad flop as well. Wow. 6-4-3 deuce. Okay. Faya says 4 year means Chainandas took over 4K from me, but also netted me more than 6 figures in earnings. Appreciate it. Also, congrats to yourself. It's really incredible to see like how you know, people are willing to spend thousands of dollars with us, obviously because there's like a mutual exchange of value, which is just awesome. Really enjoy that. Like the idea of like creating value for someone else and then having an exchange in that sense. I think that's really cool. In the 1K, so check flop, we bet turning it called. River's a 10. That's unfortunate. Well, I don't think we're gonna get called there anyway. PLO management is okay, but it's no Chainandas Poker. That was the premier PLO training website. What do you mean, like the beginning or what? Dude, the beginning was rough, that's for sure. Like making a video every day for like a year or two is that's very, 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 that's the most intense thing I've ever done basically. What's an estimation of how many training videos you have created? Well, training videos, I would say it's going to be... It is going to be close to 2,000 training videos, basically. And, you know, I have also created probably like 1,000 videos on YouTube and then streamed... I don't know how much I've streamed on Twitch. Like lifetime. Maybe I could look it up. If I would have to guess, I would say probably streamed on Twitch 1,000 hours more. I don't know. So we'll look if this is actually something I can see. So just like pure coaching videos that are not for free, I created like about 2,000 of them in my career lifetime. Insights. Not sure if this is a call, but this guy has a pretty wide 3-betting range. Well, I guess it's a call. All right, here we go. All in against ace 9, 8, 6. Oh, wow. A wrap and a flush draw on this turn. Fuck. Okay. Have to go back all the way to 2015. I can only go back to 2017. Okay. Oh, wow. I streamed 1,500 hours since 2017. And I started streaming in 2015. So probably at least 2,000 hours of streaming on top as well. Straight on the river. Huh? Go for the check call. I misclicked. I thought this guy in the big blind can back raise, but why? Small blind squeeze. That's unfortunate. We'll do the next 10 in a couple minutes. That's a lot of knowledge sharing, dude. That's a lot of knowledge sharing, a lot of streaming, a lot of hours in the grind, you know? Like how many hours, like over 10,000 hours in just like making videos and teaching, and I haven't even counted like the one-on-one coaching hours as well. It's a lot of hours for sure. But anyways, if you guys like this content, like this stream, if you want me to see you win a tournament tonight, then hit the like button on YouTube. That would be much appreciated and helpful. Also, subscribe to the channel or follow the channel on Twitch. That's a pretty good flop. In the 150, I will bet the flop here. I would be nothing without Jane Anders. That's definitely not true. So 15 players in the 1K. 90-minute late rec still open. And the 150, 67 players left. By the way, if you guys have enough time, but like, and you want to take some shots at some higher stakes, I think tournaments is a really good way to like trying to build your bankroll, because the players you will see in tournaments, they're just like really weak, especially when you look into like these like $100 tournaments, for example. So we'll definitely check that out. Let's give away 10 more monthly subs to the PLO Mastermind. The next number is number 216. So that is a Rahman. Rahman has a number in his Gmail. 1288. Rahman, congrats. Little all-in juicer over here. It's looking grim. Oh, we split. The next winner is 307. That belongs to Daniel. Daniel has a 85 in his Hotmail. Shout out to you, Daniel. And the next winner is 278. Ollie. Ollie has a 32 in the Gmail. Ollie, congrats to you. The next winner is 251. So that belongs to Anthony. Anthony has a 2016 in the Gmail address. Shout out to you, Anthony. Next winner is 96. So oops. 96 belongs to Vahit with a Gmail address. You will also be a winner. You're a winner. Congrats, Vahit. Next winner is 282. That belongs to Omid. Did Omid already win? I don't think so, right? Omid. No. Omid, congrats. You win as well. Next winner, 410. Is Chase. Chase with a Gmail address. Congrats to you, Chase. In the meantime, we get 3-bet over on this cash game table. Call. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. We have 3 more winners. 348. Eric, wait, what? Eric with a Gmail address. Eric, you win as well. Eric, congrats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Another winner is 371, which belongs to Clover Jr. Clover Jr. Congrats. Interesting turn. And the last winner of the giveaway, 322. 322. Diego, 1988 in the Gmail. And there you go, guys. Thank you very much for participating. And also thank you very much for all the guys that are and have been in the PLO Mastermind over the last 4 years. For all the feedback and also the trust in content, or in the content, in the coaching, in the guidance. And we are through with it. Okay, now we can focus back on the game. We're done with the multitasking, somewhat at least. We're still streaming. We're here with 3-bet the queens. And in the 1K, we raise cutoff, ace queen 10-6 double. Face a squeeze by 7-7 Storm. We will call the squeeze. Looking to connect. That's rough. It's not the flop we were looking for. Nine, 5, 4 deuce. What? What? Can we see the list of people who won? No, there is no list. But the winners will receive an email. I didn't read out the emails of it for obvious piracy reasons. Raise the flop. That's not the turn I want to see. I wanted to see. And the 1K, we dwindled down to 25 big blinds, which is obviously still plenty. We have 16 players remaining, but the late rec is still open for another 75 minutes. Players are really slow this tournament, I gotta say. I guess because it's from WSOP. We open in the $150 main. And face a squeeze and a jam. Guess we're folding. These guys are gambling. Money goes in. 7, 5, 4, 3. Some other stuff. And who wins? It's the Jacks. Call. There we go. All right. So in the 1K, this Ultrafish guy raises like way too many hands. We have basically a monster. Even better with the squeeze opportunity now. We don't like to see the jam. In the 1K, all in with the queens against the aces. We're looking for a queen or a 6 jack. Ooh, a lot of options now. Can we connect on the river, ladies and gentlemen? Heart, king, queen, jack, 8. Bam! Bam, 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 bam. This is how it works, you know? Just sweat it out. Running cold, running hot. It's a pretty bad spot, but I had an ace in my hand here. Putting 3 bets the big blind. Bets flop. Fires turn. We do have a GTO call. But like this is a very low EV call, I think. And 5 on the river. Like reconnecting. Now he's back. Wow, it doesn't shove with this hand? I mean, good for us. What? In the $150, we wake up with aces. How come there are no satellites to bigger daily events for PLO tournaments? I think it's because GG doesn't want to basically use all the space in the lobby for satellites. You know, like there's a limited amount of space in the lobby, so to speak. It shouldn't be overcrowded. So like they are not just going to create satellites for like every single tournament that is out there. I think that's like the way it generally works. Three-bet pot, money goes in the 150. Flipping on the flop. Looking to fade. A diamond or king on the river. Nice. in the 1K. Three bet over here. This dream flop. Do you think 5-card PLO will kill a lot of the 4-card action eventually? Probably not, honestly. I mean, it will have its place, you know, 5-card PLO, and then 4-card PLO as well. Like kill or replace the action. It really depends where the action moves, you know, like what the recreational players are looking to play. I think that's quite an important one. Not sure how fast they adopt 5-card PLO, like the ones that play 4-card right now, so that they will just, you know, move over. We have a beautiful hand in this 10-20 game. Ace, ace, queen, jack, double. Looking to connect to the flop. We connected. We did connect for sure. Are we beat though? There are a couple ways to deal with this turn. I will go with this like half pot test bet. Over here, I call a 3-bet. And it will ship the flop. Okay. Once or twice. 2 times, huh? That's a pretty good turn. That's also a pretty good turn. That's pretty lucky. Mini all-in in the $150 tournament. Good flop, bad turn. And good river. In the 1K, we have 33 big blinds. Not too bad. It's the average 43. It's not too bad. Doable. Call it 3-bet. Over here, we 3-bet before the flop, bet the flop, check the turn. Turn the nut flush draw. Obviously, we have also a king. We're looking to check call the turn, but unfortunately, my opponent goes for the check back. Could easily have queens. We fire river with quads. And in the 1K, we get 3-bet. At 30 big blinds, we will make this call in position. And we are in. We're all in on this flop for sure. He pots. Guess so. Big pot here. Up against aces. We need the club board. Ooh, and now we hold. No ace, no 4. Nice. Lucky, lucky. Let's go. Chris Frank confused. Well. Another big hand against we just jamming. King, king, queen, jack. It's pretty interesting. I think we gotta go with it. Like, he might have aces, which would suck. But it's just how the game plays when someone plays this aggressive before the flop. King, king, queen, jack is as good as it gets, basically. And if he happens to have aces, we can still hit, you know? Fuzzy, what's up? Jane Anders, let's give a shout out to the PLO Mastermind student Ryan. This guy is hardcore in the lab and has great content of 5 card on there. We talked about you last night. He loves you. Shout out. Did you guys form a little study group or what? Can I continue to hope? Listen. What is the name? Dad and D. You can hope. And it requires a lot of hope. You can hope that I'm not gonna fucking ban you for bagging in the chat for a sub for like the last 2 hours. Stop bagging or J Bandus comes out. Okay, I'm out of retirement. That's what you can hope for. Stop begging for random stuff in the chat. That's not the right place. The current schedule for PLO tournaments is kind of slim at the moment, especially for mid-stakes players. Can only play 2 to 4 tables max. Yeah, the Omaholics will return after WSOP circuit, yes. And then you will have more again to play. Ko and Nikken. Would it be possible to ask GG to add some tournaments between $50 and $250? We'll look into that, but I don't think at the moment that is possible because they are focused on like the WSOP circuit series, you know, like those things are sort of like predetermined. But basically, the plan kind of is to expand the Omaholic Thursday to a Tuesday as well. But we'll see how this is going to like work out essentially in terms of if enough people show up. But at the moment, there's a circuit set running anyway. But it would be nice to have 2 days per week where a lot of PLO tournaments or Omaha tournaments are running on GG. For sure. Please open. We got the nuts in the 1K. Ah. Blind on blind, huh? Four bet. Oh, Jesus. I mean, without ICM, we are going to call, and there is no real ICM, honestly. Got to go for glory here. I mean, there's no real ICM at this point of the tournament, basically. So we will not give up on our 9 big blinds, I think. We'll go for glory. Let's go. Hit me. Ooh. This could be it. Top 2 backdoor flush draws. 4 bet pot. Quite a few straight draws are possible as well, in addition to the aces we're going to see here. No straight draw. 80% can we hold? No 10, 7, or ace. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. That's going to get us to the chip lead of the tournament, actually. What is happening now? Internet connection is up, but GG is, I mean, not down, but it is, something is happening. I'm not sure if it's lagging or whatever. It's loading. Okay, we're back. Here we squeeze with ace king 8-5 double. We're on a tournament break. That's a reasonable flop. Three. Oh my god. How do I do it? How do I do it? Set proper English. He checks though, so sad. Don't fold. 150 is weak. No, how? How is he folding? What are the biggest highest stakes in GG or anywhere online these days? I mean, in GG, it's like 500, 1,000 blinds. Not that it runs all the time, but it runs sometimes. And for PLO, that's like no limit. And PLO is like 200, 400, 800. Actually, there's 500, 1,000, but I guess 248 is bigger. Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, depends. Renta says, I had a labor dispute a couple of years ago, ended up winning the dispute, but at what cost? Kind of set the world upside down. Just wanted to say that you can be proud of yourself. No backing down. Yeah. Appreciate those words. Definitely appreciate that, Renze. This guy just flopped the nuts or what? Comes in with the GIF. Oh no, man. Running pretty cold. Running pretty cold, I guess. Okay. Flipping. Jose, once or twice? Twice, huh? Sure. Jesus, how can we fade this? Jesus. Yes. Yes. You know, when you come out of a big fight, it's kind of like just come out and feel exhausted, you know? It's kind of like hard to feel proud or good or anything. It's just like exhausted or like, come on, man. It's just like no one wins, you know? That's the reality of many fights. the color coding of my opponents, basically, I mean, it changes from time to time. Like this orange color over here is like someone who plays like pretty bad in an aggressive way, basically. But it can also sometimes mean something a little bit different. And then this purple tag is just like sort of like maniac color. This is a recreational player. This dark red tag means something different. This is just like a reg color, the light green one. So like certain tags mean certain things, but it depends on which opponents they're labeled to. And because the player pool isn't super large, like I usually understand or know what I'm trying to basically tell myself, remind myself of with a certain color. Yeah, it's on one table he was colored. I think it had to do with this like reconnecting issue. You know what I mean? Like I lost connection or something, and then when I came back, it removed the tag. I think it's just a bug, basically. Facing a squeeze, we're gonna call. It's just 3 bad. I'm gonna fold. think I'm gonna quit. It's sick, like these tournaments. I mean, the structure is obviously really slow. Like if I were to play this tournament to like this 1K tournament to the final table on stream, it would basically take me like another like 6 hours or something. I mean, probably, I mean, maybe a little bit less, but still pretty sick. So I won't do that. Instead, I will quit the stream, obviously continuously play the tournament and really try to win it. Keep you guys a little bit informed. If interesting hands occur, what I will do is I will record a video about the highlight hands, like when they occur on Instagram at GGPoker. And in my Instagram story, you can see the highlight hands and how far I got in the 1K, as well as in the $150 main event. So just follow me on GGPoker. You will be able to catch up on it pretty much like after a minute after, or obviously tomorrow when you wake up, and then just check my Insta stories. So wrapping it up for tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Congratulations for all the giveaway winners. If you guys are interested in joining the PLO Mastermind, learn more about our Mastermind membership, as well as our PLO Trainer software for 4-card PLO or 5-card PLO, then head over to PLOmastermind.com and learn more about there. And other than that, I wish you guys a wonderful evening/night. Enjoy life, enjoy your time at the tables, and we see each other soon again. GG, guys. Take care. All the best.